Hi, morning folks. Nikki and myself said we'd start trying to do a little bit of vlog videos. So this morning I'm working on a shawl. I started knitting yesterday by fibre company. It's Tamdou by Melanie Berg. I was going to do it all the same colours on the front, but I've changed the dark grey for pink, like a dark cerise pink. As you can see, that's the back. As you can see here, the yarns are by the fibre company, and they are Cumbria, and this is a fingering weight, 300 metres, 328 yards to 100 grams. I'm knitting it on 3.5 Knit Pro Symphonies circulars that I got for Christmas off my husband. I'm loving these. They are really smooth. This yarn is, there's a cake of the yarn so you can see. I'm doing grey, green and pink. I bought this when I was at Kendal Wool Gathering last year, November last year. And it's quite a woolly feeling wool, and it's got a bit of mohair in it, I think. 90% wool, 10% mohair. So I thought I'd give that a go because it's less fancy feeling, more wintry feeling, I think. So anyway, I thought you might like to see me knitting a couple of the rows because people ask how do we knit. You'll have to excuse the state of my hands. I was dyeing yarn yesterday. I am not cutting the thing at every stripe, the yarn at every stripe. I am at a couple of places, but I'm typically carrying, I can't see that, carrying the yarn up the side. I can't make my mind up if it looks alright or not. I think it does. I'm not carrying it along the longer sections, and where I'm doing grey here, I'm going to carry the grey up the side of the green, but I'm not going to carry the pink because I think it would stand out too much. It saves having to have quite so many ends to weave in afterwards. You just have to make sure you twist, every time you twist your yarn, you twist it in the same direction so it looks even, and I'm going under, over to remind myself that that's the way I want to do it. So I am on row 5, which is, so you can see the wrong side, I can see the right side. I'll show a couple of stitches. Oh, it's got a knit back, a knit front back front on this one, which is you knit through the front, leave the stitch on the needle, knit through the back, knit through the front, and then you've gained 2 there, and then yarn over, and then knit 2 together through the back of the loop. So you're going through 2 stitches at the back of the needle, knitting around those. Oh, not making a great job of that. I'm holding it, knitting slightly higher than I would normally so that you can see it on the camera. I've just got a little, I went in Poundland and got a little mini tripod for my phone for £1. And I thought I'd give it a try so that it might make it a bit easier to do a couple of little vlogs. I've lost where I am, sorry. I'm looking down. Right, yarn. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, drop stitch. I am an English knitter. I knit English style. Right, I'm going to knit 2 together. Sorry, I'm trying not to do what I normally do so you can see. I normally stick my finger over that to help me do it. Knit 2 together through the back of the loop. Knit 2 together. And then I've got to repeat to the last 5 stitches. Sorry, the instructions are like in a block. I could do it from the chart, but I'm just doing it from the written instructions today, and until I've done it a couple of times, knit 2 through the back of the loop to remember it. So that's it, moving along now, 2, 3, 2 through the back of the loop, 1, 2 together through the front, 2, 3, 2 through the back of the loop. Just knitting through the back of the 2 together through the back of the loop makes the stitches lean. This will make it knit through together through the back of the loop, makes them lean to the left. And on the other side, I have to do purl 2 together through the back of the loop, which is a bit more hard work, but makes them lean. When you're doing it on the other side, you have to do it that way to make them lean to the left. Now it says I have to do that until I get to the last 5 stitches, and then I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I might have gone wrong somewhere there. Anyway, not to worry. I think I have. I think I might have missed a stitch. Mind you, that's filming for you. Anyway, this is the right side. It should block out quite well this. You'll have to block it out to see that's what the lace looks like when it's done right. Block out. It says I should have 5 stitches left here and I've got 7, so I've missed something somewhere along the way. I shall pull that back. I shall just take a few stitches back. It'll be just somewhere, not so far back. That's why it's always worth when you're knitting lace to stop and check every row. So there we go. Front, back. Like I said, I'll show you a bit more when we film our next podcast, hopefully on Wednesday. I have been dyeing yarn yesterday, as I showed you by my mucky hands. This is the only one I've got dry at the moment. This is a Sparkle 75, I think it's 75-25. It's like a sock yarn. I was having a go at recreating my Kingfisher cutaway. Seems to have come out pretty well. It's darker on these minis than it's come out on the actual one I've got without sparkle. Merino I've got without sparkle. But I'll show that, hopefully show that on the next podcast as well. There's one skeined up. I've still left the threads on that I put on, so I'm not likely to tangle it up. I think that looks really pretty. Hopefully I'll have a few yarns in our Etsy shop soon, so watch this space. Bye.